Hey guys, so today's video is sort of a hair dyeing vlog, get ready with me sort of video. I need to dye my hair, but I also need to get ready. So I figured I would do both. And I want to thank Glamnetic for sponsoring this video. A little bit more about them in a minute, but other than that, let's get started. So on my last video, I did these fake freckles, and a lot of you wanted to know how to do them. So I figured I would do that, but also just show you my really quick, natural sort of makeup routine lately. So first, moisturizer. Wow, this feels so weird. I haven't done like makeup videos in a while. This one has sunscreen in it, and so I like to put this one on before I do my makeup. Alrighty, and then next, brows. Depending on how well I have waxed them is how much I need to do to them. I waxed them pretty well this last time. I just really need to draw on the tails and fill them in a bit. And I'm using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in 4.5. And then when I'm cleaning up my brows, I'm also just gonna put a little bit of concealer or foundation over my lid. And then what I do if I want them to like stay in places, I get this Got to Be Glued. It's for your hair, but I put it in my eyebrows. But you have to be careful not to get it too much on your skin because then it can sort of like flake. So let's grab a little bit on my spoolie and then just like. Next, if you've seen my Instagram videos, you know I always use washi tape, and I still like using washi tape. I just think it is so quick and easy. So I just get a little bit and align it where I want. Washi tape is also so much more gentle than like whatever like normal tape is. Is that Scotch tape? I don't know. And since we're doing my hair today, I'm gonna do my makeup to match a little bit. So it's gonna be a little bit of a spoiler for what color I'm doing, and I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Drama palette. What I really like doing lately is mainly just make a smoked out wing with eyeshadow. Alrighty, so I've definitely just skipped. This is the easy fix. So I've most definitely gone through this part really quick because no one's been asking about like my eyeshadow or my foundation or brows or anything. You guys just want to know usually about lashes and the freckles. On that note, great transition, Emily. Today's video is sponsored by Glamnetic. Glamnetic are magnetic lashes that you just pop on with magnetic eyeliner. They come in 50 styles and can be used over 40 times. They are really, really durable. This is the style Vava Vroom that I'm gonna be wearing today, but these are pretty much the only lashes I've been wearing for like over a month now. You've seen me wear the vacay style and also the ethereal style that are like colored ones. So I'm gonna show you how I put these on. So I have my magnetic eyeliner. They do also have felt tip eyeliners. Personally, I prefer this liquid one. So you really only need a thin layer. Just making sure that I have it right up to my lash line. And I'll just do a small like wing off the end, nothing crazy. So what you wanna do is make sure it's about 80% dry before you put it on. You don't want it completely dry and you don't want it like super wet. Then you're gonna take your lash. The lash box also has a little magnetic strip, so when you want to put them back, you can just like pop them in there and they'll stay. Another thing is they also come with these little anchors that you can pull on and off for extra grip if you are worried about that. I usually don't use them though because I don't really need to. The lashes do have 6 magnets on them, but you can cut them if you need to, if your eye is smaller. I usually cut my lashes, but with these ones I don't because I don't have a problem with them actually staying on. So then you're just going to want to sort of line up where you want it. I usually do my outer edge first and then just push it on in and then fluff them up and voila. And that's it. These are pretty comfortable for me too. They're not any heavier than normal lashes are. So I'm gonna let that one dry and we're going to put on my other lash. This line's a little bit thicker, but I will go back and fix this side. We're gonna wait for it to dry a little bit. These are also waterproof and smudge proof. When I tell you they are not going anywhere, they are not going anywhere. Through personal experience, I've found out if you cry in them, it's fine. Your eyeliner and lashes are gonna stay on. Don't even worry about it. The only thing I will say though is this liner is pretty hard to get off because it is waterproof, so you do need a good eye makeup remover. And I'm just gonna pop this one on. Edge first. and voila. And the lashes are on. You don't have to worry about them coming off. Like, you can pull on them. They can go through the wind, they can go through the rain, it's fine. If you want to try out these lashes or restock your current favorites, please use my discount code EmilySusanna for 20% off. Just want to give you guys a quick close-up. All right, so next up, foundation. So I'm just going to use, this is the new Faux Filter Luminous Matte Foundation from Huda Beauty. I put it on my hand and then I sort of stipple it in, and I just kind of go a little bit over my face. I don't like to do like full coverage right now. I just like to make it look natural but have enough coverage to cover up any little breakouts. I'm using the shade Cashew for reference. I know it's hard to figure out your shade. I'm gonna just put a little bit of powder under my eyes. And then I'm gonna just put some like contour, bronzer on the side of my cheeks. Okay, and then for freckles, I use two different products. So the main product you're gonna want, Lottie London Freckle Tint. So this stuff, I was a little scared to use it at first because it looks really dark and sort of intimidating. So I'm gonna get you guys close. Hello. So what I do is I just dab it on, and freckles aren't like perfectly round, so I usually don't worry about that. I do a section like this, and then I let it dry for just a couple seconds, and then I grab my finger and I sort of spread it around like so, and they look really natural. In the summer I get more defined freckles, and I actually used to have a ton of them when I was little, but as I was growing up, I hated them, and I used to use skin lightening cream on this area to get rid of them. So now I don't really have many freckles anymore, which is unfortunate. And these just look so natural. To me anyway, I think they look natural. I feel like if you do like the fake freckles also sort of help blend in any breakouts you may have, for me anyway, because I don't get a ton, but like the couple that I do have, I feel like it makes them just like less of a focal point. When you have like full coverage foundation and your skin looks just like a blank canvas, anything that's a little bit off will become the focal point. And so when you have freckles and other stuff going on, you don't really notice as much. This product is also really good because if you mess up, it's really forgiving. And then I like to take the ColourPop freckle pen, and I like to put a couple like darker, different colored ones in with it, just because I feel like it gives it a little bit more dimension. And I usually still stick my finger over those ones too, because those ones can get kind of dark. I'm just going to put some mascara on my lower lashes. If you want to put mascara on your real lashes with the Glamnetic lashes, make sure you do it before. And then I've been liking doing sort of an ombre lip. So I'm gonna take this Animal Crossing ColourPop lip tint, and I just put it in the inside of my lip, like so. And it kind of just looks like you were like, I don't know, sucking on a popsicle or something. I try not to spread it around too much because otherwise it'll just be like an overall tint. I just try to keep it focused there, and it will sort of just spread out by itself. And then I'm just gonna put some sort of lip treatment gloss, and voila, this is my like natural-ish makeup. Believe it or not, it only takes me about 10 to 15 minutes to do this if I'm not filming it. All right, so now that we're done with that, let's go into my bathroom and dye my hair. Okay, hello, welcome to my bathroom. So today we're going to be trying out Crazy Color. These are going to be the two shades I'm doing. I'm going to do a split dye, and I've never tried this brand, so I'm really curious. I have been trying a lot of different brands lately because I am no longer working with Arctic Fox. So you guys will be seeing me use a ton of different brands, trying to find my favorite now. So first I need to change into a hair dye shirt. Perfect. Alrighty, and since this is just a split dye, I'm not gonna go too crazy on like sections and stuff like that. Like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. Alright, so as you can see, it's been like 2 days since I washed my hair, which means the dye is not going to take 100%. If you want the dye to take to your hair like as best as it can, you're gonna want to wash your hair with like a clarifying shampoo, and don't condition it and like let it air dry. And that will ensure your hair color like sticks in. Did I part it? Is it fine? My hair is like faded out from a pink. Even though these are pretty light colors, I think it'll be fine. This is like number 54 and 55, so they should be pretty similar in shade, but one to me looks warm and one looks cool, so we'll see. I don't know which to do on which side. All right. Whoa, that looks a bit darker than I would think, but hopefully it's fine. If it turns, you know what, if it turns out either color, I'll be fine with it. I'm honestly not super picky nowadays. So I am going to use like a brush for the roots part because I do want that like line. Okay, lavender, don't let me down. So I am doing my roots first. After they're bleached, they do not want to take color. Like no matter what. It can be the toner, it can be a semi-permanent color, like they do not like to take color, so I do want it to sit on my roots for as long as possible. I don't know what it is. Even if I use like a clarifying shampoo, like they just do not like to take color after they've been bleached, and they don't like to take color until after like the second time they've been bleached, which is usually after I've done my roots again. And there's that little bit of overlap. Can you just do the line? You see how I've done it right here? Can you just do that on the back?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, this color, it's crazy.
Shut up.
Okay, you should be good for the line.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your patronage. Alrighty, and here we go. So it is spreading really easily. I mean, it does look really saturated though so far, don't you guys think? It looks so dark though. Like if this lavender who? Whatever. Well, you know what? To be fair, I did try some punky color a couple weeks ago and it was like dark and it was supposed to be the cotton candy shade and I was like, I don't know about that, and it did wash out. Like it was pretty bright, but it wasn't dark. Okay, you guys ready? Now lilac. All right, let's see what color it is. And okay, so that looks so much lighter. Oh, it's so much more runnier too. It's just like, Okay, so one side's gonna be dark, one side's gonna be light. So I wonder if lilac is just a diluted version of lavender, because it's much, much thinner and it has the same undertone. I know this one looks really warm. However, when I was washing it out, this brush actually stained like this color blue. So I think the undertone is the same. So what I don't want is I don't want green. So if it does turn out green, I'm gonna need to probably do something about that, because like I love green hair when it's like supposed to be green, but if it's supposed to be like purple or blue, I don't like when it turns out green. I'm just making a mess now. Now I'm making a mess. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, but it's definitely turning like a murky green. That is not what I want, and I don't think that much of that is gonna change. I'm gonna go look and see what other colors I have, and maybe let's put something else on top of this. I know it's probably best to just like rinse it out and then do something, but that's like the color that I've been trying to avoid, which is why I've just been doing pink for a while. It's like pink, you don't get this like murkiness, but like it's happening there. I don't know like what happened with my hair, but it suddenly stopped going like white when I bleached it. Might be because I go from bleaching it myself to going to a salon to get the roots done, back and forth. Okay guys, so we have two options really. We have bubblegum blue and sky blue. So opening up sky blue, it looks like a slightly darker version of this one. Putting it in the bowl, like I can almost not tell the difference. Like, can you tell the difference where I put that blue in there? It's here. there, and then everything else is the other one. So it's only slightly darker. I just feel like these colors are like not matching up. Bubblegum blue. Okay, this is like a pretty, you know, it's a pretty bright sky blue. And then, no, what? I could be totally mistaken and it could come out that color. I just have a hard time believing that. I almost feel like we're gonna have to go with sky blue now. Because this one actually does kind of. I mean, this one still looks kind of purple. Why does every single one of these look purple? Like, it's not just the lighting either. Like, in person it looks purple as well. Okay, so luckily for me, I know some of you, when I put up my poll asking what color I should do, you guys said that like it doesn't come out. Now, blue is absolutely the hardest color to get out, don't get me wrong. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Dyeing my hair.
What color?
Purple and blue.
Purple and blue. Casual. Are you using your hands or a brush?
I don't appreciate being called out. So I've made a mess, like a mess. So I know I like did my makeup. So I look at this side, right? I was like, precision. I'm gonna wash it out in the sink and it's gonna be fine. And then this one. So this side was so much more liquidy. So I'm gonna go and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, hello. So here's how my hair turned out. The roots still didn't take amazing. But that happens with every other dye. I was hoping that it would be a little different since this one was a little bit darker, but definitely not how it turned out. If you are looking at this dye, I'm not 100% sure if it's in stores, but I would 100% recommend looking on the website before you buy it. Overall though, the color did come out pretty even on the rest of my hair. It's just the roots, where my roots won't take anything though. That's not really the dye's fault. It definitely did turn out a lot darker than I expected, but I actually like it. It's a good change because you guys know I've just been doing like light pink for a while. And so yeah, I actually like it. I'm just going grocery shopping today and I'm waiting for David to get back with coffee. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want me to continue showing you guys like all the different dyes I'm going to be using, please make sure to give this video a like, because this is just like a bonus video. It's not like this week's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye.